I'm Jason Marks, one of the co-founders of Cartilagen, and what we are is a biotech company looking to commercialize a new therapeutic that's able to prevent osteoarthritis after traumatic injury through a single intra-articular injection procedure. The situation regarding osteoarthritis in the US is a huge problem. At this moment, there's not any currently marketed products that are able to prevent or treat the disease. Nothing is disease modifying. Everything that physicians currently use is only managing the symptoms. Our product is able to interrupt the disease process of osteoarthritis at the very first step, preventing it from happening entirely. The nature of our business, we're really not able to go out there and interact with clients just yet. We've got to go through the whole FDA process and get approval first before we can market. But we do have a pretty good business plan going forward. We've completed our large animal studies. We're about to submit our IND, Investigational New Drug application to the FDA. And we've got our first human trial already funded and scheduled. This is something that's so novel to the industry that it has the chance to really impact a large amount of people, not only here in the US, but worldwide. In our industry, making these key partnerships is really essential, and that doesn't happen through good networking. Going to events like this, having people who haven't heard the story before hear about it, and then they say, oh wait, I know somebody that would be a good asset to this team. That's how connections are formed, and that's how we get business done.
I'm Michael Ott, I'm the CEO of Rantizo. We're a drone spraying company based in Iowa City. We use large drones to apply precisely in fields. We can drop in both liquids and solids, so spraying pesticides, or solids like cover crop seeds, pollen, beneficial insects. My background is chemistry and venture capital, and I really like precise applications. My last company, I invented a way to precisely put a bit of nitrogen on a rice seed as it grows. And I thought, oh, that's a good idea. Let's put agricultural inputs just in the right spot at the right time. So this is the same concept applied differently. So we have large drones with imagery to understand, let's go spray these 3 acres, that 8 acres, and then put it right where it wants to go. Smaller, more nimble, autonomous devices can get into locations faster and more easily than big things can. You can come up with what's called a heat map for a field, so you can kind of see where your problem areas are. We go a step further and say, okay, this problem is an insect, that problem is a weed, and then we'll go with the insecticide right here and an herbicide right there. We're the first and only company permitted to do this, so we're up in 5 states and we're selling drones and selling application services. And then later in the year we'll do cover crop application, and that's a lot better for the environment, and we can once again aerially apply them just in the spots they need to go.
Hi, my name is Kevin Maher, and I'm founder of a company called Vet Measure. We're based here at the Iowa State Research Park, and our mission is harness your animal's health. We've developed a harness that is worn around the thoracic cavity of a dog to measure temperature, heart rate, respiratory rate, and we're also measuring activity and being able to monitor whether an animal is in a heat stress situation as well. We started doing some harness type of research where it's around the animal's thoracic cavity, and we learned that we were getting much more reliable data in a consistent basis, and that this breeds within 1 degree of rectal temperature. It's a matter of non-invasively, automatically getting these readings without interruption, and it's been a very productive way to run it. The introduction to really high-quality students, and then the actual handling the payroll and actually providing some subsidy for the internships when the funding's available. And we also have the Papa John Center that's helped us with the SciBiz Lab studies that we have one going on right now that's digging into the data for vet practice metrics where we can really zero in on where this can make a difference. It's getting to be very exciting because we're now getting to the point where we can display this in a way that's very, very consistent throughout multiple dog types, hair coat types, and getting ready to go to other species.